Okay, it is day 20 of 100 days of making comics. What is 100 days of making comics? It's the challenge where you spend 30 minutes a day minimum for 100 days consecutively working on your own personal comic project. And I almost feel like I have to apologize for the last video on day 19. I was just exhausted, but today I'm feeling kind of revamped a little bit, still kind of running low on sleep. But let me show you what I've been working on. Basically, when I got home, that client that had me do a t-shirt design also wanted me to do a colorway of a previous t-shirt design that needed to work on black, which meant a little bit of retouching. So I'll show you a little bit of that. And then they approved the latest version with the lighter hair and the jellyfish. So basically, I just need to convert that to vector, which actually shouldn't take that long, and send it to her. But before converting it to vector, what I'm going to do is bill, and then after payments received and stuff, then I'll send that forward stuff. So let me show you the conversion I just dealt with, and then I'll show you a little bit more. Oh, and I should also say, after all of that, I'm hoping to lay out, work on my page layout for page 60 of Quarterly Stories, which is my graphic novel about faith and mental illness that I handwrite, hand letter, and hand ink, and you can check out at quarterlystories.com or on Tapas, searching for Quarterly Stories and add it to your library. Do it now. Actually, don't do it now, because I'm going to show you some art. Okay, so this design that I did for her was really weird. She wanted like a punk rock Hansel and Gretel, so this is basically the original design. And then she wanted a colorway that would work in black and white, so this is what I just worked on, right? So basically, actually I think it works even better as white on black. Graphically, it just looks way more appealing. So yeah, so that's where I am. All right, so now what I'm gonna try to do is just basically send a PayPal invoice and then hopefully get going on comics, which I'm pretty excited about. I might try to do my workout first though, just to get a little energy boost. Okay, cool. Took care of my invoicing, pleased a client, which is pretty cool, went the extra mile. I didn't end up charging for the extra colorway, even though it took a little extra work, because this is a really good client, and I like having them around. Okay, finished my exercise. Made my like protein smoothie thing. And now I'm gonna finish my smoothie, and then I'm gonna do some comics, edit this video, and call it a day for day 20 of 100 days of making comics. As you guys know from a couple days back, my computer's super slow, so I can't do screen capture. So I'm just gonna have to kind of show you guys, like, you know, probably just like a really quick time lapse or something of me working on Illustrator. But let me explain what I'm going to be doing. So basically what I do is take my rough, which is my rough from yesterday when I was like super exhausted and it's really indecipherable, and then basically I will come up with my layout using Adobe Illustrator, and I basically do that so that I can come up with like a rough grid that I'm then later going to hand letter and hand ink and whatnot. It's this weird process, but it suits me really well. I like to make the space for my type and my panel borders kind of before even getting into the nitty-gritty of drawing the whole thing, because of the fact that it really forces me to consider the space. And one of the biggest pet peeves I have when reading comics is a cartoonist who didn't consider space, and part of why it's a pet peeve is I used to be that cartoonist. I used to do art and then add the type, and what I'd end up with would be a bunch of pages with like word bubbles and speech bubbles and stuff that don't fit. So anyhow, forgive the weird angle of the shot, and I hope you guys kind of enjoy just sort of seeing this time lapse of me working on layout. So it's 11 o'clock-ish, and I have finished the rough for my panel layout, so I'll show you that really quick. It's just a digital version, and then tomorrow I'll try to take photo references and so on. So day 20 of the 100 days of making comics is now in the bag. Let me show you what I did. It's gonna be like a diagrammatical sort of thing, so I'm gonna kind of round the edges of the borders so that it looks a little bit like an airplane diagram, and that is what I've got for the night. So thanks so much to those of you who have subscribed to my channel. It means a lot. Thanks to those of you who have liked, shared, and commented on my videos. And thanks for those of you who have disliked my videos. Both are really awesome. Any reaction's good. Alright, thanks, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.